Nazareth. All my life I've lived in this one place, and there's never anything new. And there's never anything of importance for me to do. I was 8 years old last week, but my mom still says I'm too young to help with the sewing or the cooking. My brothers, they get to go to the synagogue to learn the Torah. I am left to wait. The only excitement I ever have is when my mother goes down to the well. All the women go down to the well to fetch the water, and oh, how they gossip. Let me tell you, there was a lot of gossip going on today at the well. Mary, my next door neighbor, is going to have a baby, and she's not even married. Such scandal. Rachel, my mom's friend, says that Mary should be stoned to death. That would be awful. I like Mary. She often takes me with her up into the hills to pick some berries. She's a quiet person, but somehow she makes everything lots of fun. She even lets me help in her mother's kitchen. But what she has done is a great sin. What will Joseph do? Oh, here comes Elizabeth, Mary's cousin. Maybe she will know more. Now, there's a story. Wonder of wonders, Elizabeth says that Mary is joyful that she's having a baby. She's not afraid or guilty at all. She came to Elizabeth praising God for the gift of her child. And then she told Elizabeth the most amazing story. An angel, the angel Gabriel, came to Mary and told her that she would have a baby who is from God, God's child, Emmanuel, God among us. Miracle, miracle, miracle. And even more, Elizabeth says the angel told Mary that her baby would be king and reign forever. And they won't even let me help in the kitchen. Rachel says she doesn't believe Mary's story. She says it's just her way of getting around her guilt. Rachel says God is only found here on earth in the temple and can only be approached by the priests in the Holy of Holies. That to say God might have a son of flesh and blood like you or me is unthinkable. Even worse, it is sacrilege. But Joseph, her betrothed, believes Mary's story and still going to take her as his wife. He says that an angel came to him in a dream and said that the baby is from God and that the baby will save all people from their sins. Thinking about it, I believe Mary. Sometimes when my brothers go off to study and I have nothing to do, I'll go up on the hill where I pick berries. And if I sit very, very still till I feel like I'm a part of the hill itself, if I listen very quietly, I will hear God whisper in the wind. I feel so warm and safe, so happy. I think most grown-ups can't hear God because they are so busy talking and gossiping, always working, clattering pots and pans, running everywhere. How could they possibly listen? It reminds me of a story my father tells about a great king. God made the king wise and righteous and kind, but the king was always in such a hurry to do God's work, giving orders, making laws, building great palaces, sending his armies out to conquer new parts of the world. He was so busy that he had no time to listen to God, to be with God, to know his presence. All proclaimed him as a great king, but there was one thing he could not conquer: time. Slowly, slowly, he became old, and finally one day, in fear and terror that he would not be king forever, and with nowhere else to turn, the king called out to God, "Lord, I have built you a kingdom. I have given you peoples, laws, and riches. I have extended your borders far and wide. But now I find that all I have built and gained is slipping away, for I am getting old. Help me, Lord." And then, because the king could do no more, he sat and waited, listening for the voice of God. After a long, long while, God answered, "You have done much, my child. Yet one thing you have yet to learn. It is I, the God of your fathers, who created all that you have built, all that you have conquered, all that you are. And it is only I who can grant you the happiness that you desire." Listening quietly, the king began to understand. He saw that he did not need to do great deeds and build beautiful palaces. He did not need soldiers and scribes to bow down to his deep wisdom. For it is God who gives us everything we truly need. It is God who controls all things, and it is only God who can bring us true happiness. I think Mary was chosen by God to have his baby because she listens to him and knows God's joy. I may only be 8, but I know the truth of my father's stories. Just think, Emmanuel, God with us, God's only Son here among us, alive, of flesh and blood. Now God will do more than just whisper in the wind. Now God will be born a baby and grow up to be my friend. Miracle, miracle, miracle. A baby will be born, God's baby. It makes me want to shout to all Nazareth, God's baby is almost here. Maybe now everyone will listen to God's voice. Maybe even Mother's friend Rachel will listen. I'm so glad the angel came to Mary. I'm so glad that God is coming. Wake up and see, wake up and hear the voice of the angel of God. Come unto me, come and be free, to know the joy of my love. God came down to earth Christmas Day, Emmanuel, Emmanuel, the Son of Heaven among us this day, Holy Child born of God. Wake up and see, wake up and hear the voice of the Son of Man. Come unto me, come and be free, to know the joy of my love. God came down to earth Christmas Day, Emmanuel, Emmanuel, the Son